Shalom. First and foremost, we want to begin by giving our praise or royal honor
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostle and the elders of Israel as well. Let's continue to the Akim. We preach this word, to the four corners of the earth in sincerity and in truth, right? This is just a small part of the chemistry in that camp, Come out to edify the church here at Ba'ashem Yahushai, Brother Kalab in front, Brother Kwana, Brother Kadar, and myself, Brother Gan, Come out with this lesson to edify the church here at Ba'ashem Yahushai. We hope through the Spirit of the Most High that this lesson be edified. Edifying, right? In this lesson is basically dealing with discipline, right? So basically I want to go into the word discipline on the Google, right? That's the word of the day. Discipline. Discipline. Right. And it reads.
Here's the definition of discipline. The practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience.
Right. It says the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience. Right, so what happened is that basically the Most High gave us his laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? And by truth, we went off. We had to be disciplined, right, to be put back in order. We had to be corrected through punishment. That is why the curses came upon us, dread. Like how that is why the curses came upon us, because we went off. So the Most High basically had to discipline us, till we fall back in the right track.
That's right.
Right? Where do the precept back?
Sirach chapter 18 and verse 14, it says, He had mercy on them that receive discipline and that diligently seek after his judgments.
Yeah. He had mercy on them that receive discipline and diligently seek after his judgment. Right? When you're in the scriptures, you're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You're trying to basically do the right thing. And because why? You don't want to be punished no more. Right? You're trying to basically correct yourself. You're trying to basically walk on in the path of righteousness. You don't want to be like a stubborn child that being getting licks right through for disobedience. Nah. You want to correct yourself to walk on in the path of righteousness. You don't want to be having to be getting licks right through. To be getting a whip on your back every single day, every minute of the day. We don't want that. But true, we went off, the Most High basically disciplining us. So that basically we could be righteous in the end. Right?
How about something that's bring in? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 1. It says, And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to observe to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Then jump into verse 15. It says, But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day, Salakia, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You can, The Most High set rules. He set law, he set orders. He said, hey, do this, and you will be set on high above all nations on the earth. Right? But if you disobey, all these curses will come upon you. And we disobeyed. So now we've been disciplined.
That's right.
For our disobedience.
That's right.
Right?
I'm going to say Salakia about the scripture say, I think it's first, 2 Peter, we say, if the angels be not spared, and the angels who us was cast down into these prison houses, which is these bodies. Understand? These bodies are changed, weariness, sickness, whether
Busy book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6, and I'll read at verse 12. It says, Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her. She prevented them that desire her, in making herself first known unto them. See, which is the elect, right? Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. See that? Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail. You know, that is the one who go and get the less punishment, less punishing, the less strokes. Because why? He seek wisdom early, but 2/3 of the people them go and get a great amount of strokes because they didn't seek wisdom. They didn't decide to repent, while the Most High trying to discipline them just revolting more and more. Like you're beating a child, and the more you beat the child just want to do wickedness. Like 2/3. Right? Can. It says, who seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, sheweth herself favorable unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love.
Care of discipline is love. You know, so hey, when you desire wisdom, right, and you have this discipline, hey, you could think back. Like if I do this, you know, I could get many strokes. You know, you gonna put yourself through that to basically receive all them lashes. You know, you can consider your ways. You know, you can say, hey, nah, I ain't gonna walk down that road. If I walk down the road, there's many stripes.
Scripture say that in Haggai chapter 1 verse 3. Most I say, consider thy ways, and in Amos chapter 4 verse 12. You know, consider. A key word, consider. Think about where you're going to do.
Yeah. You know, you could basically think about it, because basically, hey, you don't want to be disobedient. Because you don't know when you're being disobedient and you have to be disciplined over again. It's many lashes. You know, you could put yourself through that. 2,000 our people is put themselves through them things. You know? Yeah, they must put themselves through them things. As Afna said, it's like you having a child, and the more you beat them, is the more wickedness is doing. You like licks. Right? None of we inside here, we don't like licks. That's why basically we seek wisdom now. And we hope that the Most High can have mercy upon you.
Sure. And if I may say too, right? That is why in our past lives, for those who could receive it, we sinned against the Most High. Understand? And that is why we're back here today. Right? Because even when Yahushua went off as Solomon, when he came back as Yahushua, he got it right. You understand? And how we back here today is for we to get it right this time. You understand?
Some really quick, just to back you up. Sirach chapter 21 verse 1, he said, my son, hast thou sinned? Do so no more, but ask for pardon for thy former sins. So we're talking about your past life before. That's right. Reincarnation, rebirth in the flesh. You know? Where like
yeah, Sirach 23.
Sirach 23 and verse 7. Hear, O ye children, the discipline of the mouth. He that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips.
Discipline of the mouth. Many of you jigs, you don't know how to discipline your mouth. You understand? By the things you see, and by the very things you put into your mouth. You don't have that discipline. Everything you want to eat on, and everything you come to your mind you want to see. So you speak against the prophets. You know, you speak against the Most High. When God coming back, who's the Son of God thing? I don't believe in that.
You know, the scripture say the tongue is a small member, but kindle a great fire. You know, yeah, you had to be basically circumspect in everything. You had to know what you're saying, what you're about.
Yeah. And right? Thank you to Yahweh that the Most High, He gave us this mouth. Remember, he said he would give us a mouth. That is, look, somebody can read Luke 21 and 15. But
Be able to see.
Come on.
Luke 21:15.
21:15.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21. 15, you see, right? Let's bet more 1 minute. So Luke 21 and verse 15. And it reads, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist."
See that? Most ain't just give you a mouth, you know. Give us a mouth and wisdom. What we just read of. And the careful is discipline. So this knowledge that we have, this mouth that we have, is a privilege to have it. Because we know they're just speaking random words. We know they're speaking idle things. Scripture talks about let no corrupt communication come out of your mouth. You understand? But the Most High give us this truth. That every conversation we have, everything we think about speaking is about righteousness pertaining to the Most High's pleasure, His will. That is discipline. We have received that through the Spirit and power of Hashem Yahushai. You understand? But 2/3 out in the world don't have that discipline. As you talk to Jake, he wanna change the topic to some kind of adultery, some kind of filthiness, some kind of vile bullshit. That I were in the heart as well. Scripture say out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. So that just goes to prove that the Most High, He gave us a purer heart than theirs. He gave us, as Scripture say, what them fleshy hearts. You know, that receptive heart. He washed us inwardly. He cleansed us. When He told the disciples, "Now you are clean through the words which I have spoken unto you." Brothers just mentioned reincarnation. That was us back then. Who the Lord prayed for, that the Lord cleansed. You know? That He asked the Father to keep them to be in me as I am in you, and all us together as one. That discipline, that order, that love, that bond. Because without discipline, you can't have bond, you can't have love, you can't have unity. Everything will just be haywire. You know, I don't know if it did mention, but the word discipline goes back to what the disciple. You understand? He said, "Come follow me and I will make you fishers of men. I will teach you." And as they went along, He taught them different things. How to pray, you know, how to have faith in Him, how to keep focus on Him, you know. All these different things He taught them. He gave them that discipline. And here we are today. Here we are today exercising that discipline until the day of His coming. It's the test He taught us. We just have to execute that discipline now.
That's right.
Someone?
Sirach 32. Sirach 32 verse 14. "Whosoever fed Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will receive his discipline."
And fear the Most High will receive His discipline. Like you could receive that correction. If you don't fear the Most High, you ain't gonna receive it.
Nope.
You can just be rebellious. Bad.
Discipline at all. That looks simple thing. Jake's out there in the world, they're celebrating Carnival, Christmas, Easter, you name it. If He so create a new holiday in the morning, they're keeping that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, for it.
But just to keep the Most High's feast days and His high holy days, them want no part. Them see that as darkness. Them see that as something bad. Them see that as bondage. Why I have to do all this? The Bible want me to do all this? But you're doing all what He so say. Comfortable because you don't have what? Discipline. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 13 verse 15. He said, "Though He slay me, yet will I trust in Him, but I will maintain my own ways before Him." Because we're about to discipline. You will receive the discipline, and to be disciplined is to be corrected. You know, to be brought to your knees. The Most High will discipline you. And Job said, "Though He slay me, yet will I maintain my ways." Hey, I sin against the Lord, I will serve the Lord until death do our parts. In Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Many people may rise, many people may say what they want to, but this is our lot, and this is a great gift. As the scripture says in James chapter 1 verse 17, a great gift. All good gifts come from the Father of light.
That's right.
You know, and this gift is to cherish. Because a lot of people don't have what we have. We have the Alahayam, we have the Most High Yahweh on our side. And all these spirits just roam out here and they know who we are. They know who we are. Just for us to stay full.
Let's precept here in 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 55. It says, and that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness. You understand? These people and them in the world, these 2/3, their faces going to be blacker than dark. It's just referring to how they're going to be in a position of hopelessness, distress. You understand? They ain't going to be seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. But the men of the Lord, they're going to shine. They're going to be the stars of the show, because why? They exercise discipline.
That's right.
They discipline themselves. They take their time and they refrain from the things of the world. They endure that. Because the rest of the world right now, they rejoicing. The rest of the world, they benefiting. And they doing, and they corrupt. They fall in the spirit of Babylon. Confusion and madness. And the Most High is not an author of that. The Most High is an author of discipline. Order. Love. Go ahead.
Alright, this is Proverbs 9. I'll read at verse 8. It says, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. And that is 2/3 of Israel today. Because when you reprove them and you're showing them the way of righteousness, what they just do, they just hate him. Right? They hate him that rebuke and
They kill the prophets. Imagine that they killed the prophets, and the Most High used to use the prophets just like he using now. He using us to discipline the people, you know? Because before we became what we are today, a prophet was out there preaching and spoke to us, reproved us of our ways. So that was a part of the disciplining. But them people don't want to kill. You trying to discipline me? Telling me I should eat pork? They want to kill for that. They want to kill you for disciplining them.
Right, reading on, it says, rebuke a wise man and he will love thee. Right?
If Bible go shots are right, let's read 12 and 1. A British man he did reprove.
It's a beautiful thing.
Right, jumping over
the discipline.
Jumping over to Proverbs 12 verse 1, it says, whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish.
He's brutish. 2/3 of Israel, brutish. The stiff-necked, the hard-headed, and they're gonna be whipped for it.
That's right.
Sure what that? I want to back up that real quick. This is Sirach chapter 2 verse 15. They that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. The scripture saying in John, if I could just read this real quick, you know, it's a lot, but the Most High word is just the truth.
That's
Right? This is John chapter 8. This is John chapter 8 and verse 31. Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believe on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. As your brother Calab mentioned earlier on, he taught us how to pray, he taught us how to fast, he taught us how to resist the devil. You understand?
That's right.
And we, to this day, we still here doing the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua by the grace. You know?
If I may just finish in the Proverbs. Right, back in Proverbs 9 and verse 9, it says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will yet be wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. You understand? But these 2/3 of Israel, they don't want to increase in learning. You understand? Basically, all there is like a corrupt file. You know?
Want to be disciplined.
Can.
Brute beasts made to be destroyed.
That's right.
Beasts. A beast, it is be hard to discipline a beast.
Can.
These beasts without order, uncontrolled.
God.
You understand? They
Because-
become like the heathen slack.
Because if I may say to you, if you do the comparison, if you have 2 children and one obeying your commandment and one not obeying your commandment, who you would love? You would love the one that obeying you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And that is what going on in this system and this world today. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai coming back unto the men who obeying him, who loving him. Because we say, if you love me, keep my commandments.
That's right.
You understand? So them is the men that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai showing his face to. But you 2/3 is who Yahweh Hashem Yahushai showing his back to. You understand? Until he ready to
Select.
basically beat all the devour and
Select,
fire.
yeah. They even see the Musa back up because the Musa is light.
Can.
So right now them are just uttermost darkness right now.
Have that wisdom. As read earlier in the Sirach. Our precept is the book of Jeremiah 4 and 22.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are such as children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." Right? Hey, so they're wise to basically take part in all of Esau's activities,
Mm-hmm.
right? But to take part in the Most High holy days, you know, they call that evil. Because when you correct them and tell them, hey, you can't eat pork, you know, you can't commit adultery, hey, what they do? They hate you, right? They hate you for you trying to discipline them. They hate
Sweet
you.
knowledge.
But if I may just select it, if I may just add the way you say, I can remember one time at my work, I told a woman, she's a Christian, and I told her, I said, pork is not a good thing to eat. And she words to me was, you can't tell me that pork is sweet. That was she said. Pork is a sweet meat. You understand? So it shows you that all them really want is just destruction.
Mm-hmm.
The scripture says, those who are with the sword